All right, I'm ready.
Awesome. Here we go. First question. What unique benefits do music artists get when they join the SafeBet fitness program that they might not find elsewhere? Second question. How does the program...
Hold on. Let me answer the first question. So what they gonna get versus like joining other programs, like for sure they gonna get custom, a custom workout routine, custom meal guide, and then a unique way to hold you accountable, because we all know that accountability is it's a problem because it's difficult. It's hard to stay consistent. So what I'm doing is basically providing an easier way to be held accountable. So that way I make sure that you are reaching your goals. You're hitting your macros, you're hitting your calories, you're sticking to your diet, you're sticking to the routine. So there's no way for you to fail, and there's no way for you to literally not reach your fitness goals unless you just completely ignore me. So when you're in the SafeBet fitness program, just imagine you being on stage and you looking like a whole action figure. You're looking like a G.I. Joe. So when you're when you're rapping your lyrics, or you're dishing out your lyrics to the audience, when you look like your lyrics, and say if you're talking about saying some gangster stuff, if you look like your lyrics, then of course it's going to hit even harder. So people are going to take your brand more seriously. And what it's going to do is going to help you scale as an artist faster. A lot of artists try to tell me, or they ask me, what can I do to separate myself from the pack? And being fit, physically more attractive, more appealing, is going to overall separate yourself from the competition, because a lot of artists are not doing it. They're not prioritizing health and wellness. And another thing too, on a deeper level, if you don't really take your health seriously, then you're chasing a music career for no reason, or it can really take away from your whole vision, because you never know if your health is bad. You can have a heart attack, you can have diabetes, high blood pressure. All that stuff can really deteriorate your body and prolong success. So if you don't really take action, if you don't really take health seriously, go to the gym and accurately know what type of workouts to do, then you can just end up in a bad situation. Now if you do act in a sense of urgency, then you can prevent a lot of this stuff, or at least lower the chances of getting health disease, or not health disease, but heart disease, or anything in relation to not working out.
That was a fantastic answer. I love how you highlight physically fit and healthy actually impact an artist's performance and energy levels on stage.
Well, if they're physically fit, they're gonna have way more energy, way more. It's gonna be way more live. You know what I mean? Like when you're rapping the lyrics and your song is energetic, your body and your tempo has to match it. And when you in the SafeBet fitness program, I prioritize cardio. So you're getting a lot of cardio in, so which is going to basically, you're going to be able to perform a lot longer and stronger. You're not going to be winded. So overall, you are going to build endurance. Your endurance is going to increase, along with you losing weight or gaining muscle. So it's going to overall help with your performance, and like on the stage and in front of the camera, in front of music, like shooting a music video. You got to look energetic. You can't be getting tired, every 3 seconds. It's going to really slow down your production, and it's going to cost more too, because you're going to have to hire the videographer for longer time periods, because you can't keep your wind. So overall, your wind will increase, your endurance, everything.
Absolutely. That's such a great point. That extra energy and endurance definitely make a huge difference on stage. All right, let's go for the third question. In what ways does the SafeBet fitness program help artists with their mental clarity and focus, especially given their hectic schedules?
All right, so it's going to help with their mental clarity, because for one, as a coach, I got to make sure you stay on track. I got to make sure you stay serious and locked in. So I'm going to help you become way more consistent and persistent and more accurate. So when I put you on a diet or a workout, workout routine, when I put you in when I put you on a certain meal guide, when I got you tracking your calories and your macros every single day, you're weighing every single week. We having calls, we having consultation calls. When I put you on a consistent schedule, guess what that's going to do? That's going to make your other things in your life consistent. You're going to stop, procrastinating, because the system or the program that I have you on is going to overall make you consistent in all aspects of your life. You're going to start taking your health overall way more seriously. You're going to start taking your career more seriously. So when you have all that consistency going on, and your mental space is going to ultimately motivate you to keep going no matter what. No matter if you just get 100, 200 views on your video that you dropped on Instagram. You're going to see those views, and since you have that muscle memory going along, then you're going to be able to bounce back up, and you're going to be able to bounce back and not get discouraged. So my fitness program will enhance and overall make you even more motivated to keep striving for greatness, because we already know that it's a new music artist born every single second. So it's a competition. So if you don't fix your mental, if you don't have mental clarity, if you don't have motivation and discipline and in a structure, then you're going to let your competition just beat you and whoop you like a little senseless kid.
That was an awesome explanation. I love how you tied consistency and mental clarity together. All right, for the final question, what kind of community and support can artists expect when they join SafeBet Fitness, and how does that help them thrive?
So we already have a growing community, especially on Facebook. It's called the SafeBet Kings and Queens. So you're going to get active support, coming in. And I also have access to a bigger community that has over 10,000 creators in it. So I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you access to both of them. So imagine you posting your content, right? And you getting support coming in. You getting the whole community engagement. You getting 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 comments coming in. And what it's going to do is ultimately push your videos through the algorithm. So you have no choice but to move through the algorithm and get more views and engagement and more followers. So with the SafeBet community and this community I'm talking about, overall, you're going to have a way to enhance both aspects of your life. Your physical aspect, because there's community for that, and then your engagement, your engagement side with your content that you posting for your music business. Since you have active support coming in from both, communities, you're going to ultimately elevate. And what that's going to do, keep you motivated. It's going to keep you intact. It's going to keep you in sync. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to overall win when you got accountability, a workout routine, meal guide, and you got two communities. So there's no way for you to lose. And you're going to get that with the SafeBet program, SafeBet Fitness, SBF. So if y'all need help overall changing your aspect as an artist, going from skinny to fit or just slimming down, definitely comment SafeBet and I'll reach out to you via email or through Instagram. And follow me on Instagram, Director Bets. And we can set up a call. I can give you my free guide too. So just overall, just try to help you out as an artist and help you succeed and help you reach new heights that you didn't even think that you can reach. So definitely, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to start doing a lot more interviews with Kelly and other people as well. I'm gonna start, live streaming too, bring the podcast back. So for sure, man, make sure y'all tap in, man. And I appreciate you, Kelly, for interviewing me, doing a little quick interview.
That was an amazing wrap up. I love how you emphasize the community aspect and the motivation it brings. I'm sure that'll really resonate with your audience. If you need any more help or want to tweak anything, just let me know.
For sure. Appreciate you.